Hello, and here we are back in Syberia. We are trying to find the mammoth, the cave. I'm not sure where it is. There's Momo right there. It's supposed to be around here somewhere. We were trying to get the dam to open or close, whichever one it was, but it broke. Momo is so forceful that he ended up breaking it. So I guess we need to find another stick somewhere to fix it, or do something that's going to allow us to be able to turn this and open that up and get some of the water out, I guess, so we can go across there. Because I have a feeling that the cave is across there. So I'm not seeing anything handy here. Let's see what Momo has to say.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo, listening.
Can you help me, please?
What do?
Help me open the dam.
Dam broken.
Yeah, you broke it, Momo.
I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
But there's got to be a stick around here. I mean, we're outside. Is there something? Oh, the oar from the boat. Yeah, that'll do it.
I could use one of the oars from this boat as a lever. But how am I ever going to get a hold of it?
Have Momo help me, maybe? Momo. Hey, Momo.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo, listening.
We need one of the oars from the old rowing boat. Could you get it, please?
Momo say yes. Momo strong and kind. Or too far away. Momo not like water.
Well, let's pull the boat up then. Can we do that? Momo, come back. Okay, what are we gonna do about this? It's not gonna let me pull the boat up. It doesn't look like it's that far away.
I could use one of the oars from this boat as a lever.
Yeah, but how am I going to get a hold of it? Can I use the stick? There we go. Oh, come on, really?
Ugh, that oar is all dirty and wet.
And my pristine little hands just can't
That oar is all dirty and wet.
handle it. So let's go back to get Momo. Momo, oh Momo.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo, listening.
Help.
I've moved the oar nearer. Be a good boy and carry it for me?
Momo say yes.
So he won't get his feet wet, but he'll grab a wet and messy, dirty oar. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on, Kate Walker. Follow him.
Oh,
So he's gonna just stand there with it.
I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Can you help me, please?
What do?
I need a hand opening the dam.
Momo say yes. Momo's strong.
I can't believe I had to go ask him. Okay. Now don't break this one. There we go.
Momo very strong.
Thank you, Momo.
Yes, Momo very strong. Oops. Okay, we're getting some graphic glitches here. She lost the bottom of her face. Okay, now maybe we can cross and find the cave. Okay, you are so much more than, look at, there's pictures there. So much more than just a lawyer, aren't you? Little city girl. There it is. That's the toy we needed. What else do we have here? Nothing else? All this just for the mammoth toy. Okay. We still need to find that music box thing too that the voice recorder can go into. Not too sure where to find that.
Hello?
Kate? Is that you?
Well, yeah, who did you think it was?
I didn't recognize your voice, that's all. Must be the distance or something. So, spill the beans. What's Europe like? You lucky lady, you. Honestly, I never get that kind of break.
Well, so far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village, and frankly, they're not very hospitable. The whole case is getting really complicated. There's this surprise heir I've got to find.
I know. I talked to Lynn who bumped into the shop and she had coffee with the head honcho this morning. She didn't sound at all happy. The client's meeting him tomorrow, and when Martin tells him that the sale's not even gone through yet, whoa, you're gonna be pleased you're on the other side of the ocean when that bomb goes off.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so, how about yourself? What's up at work?
We lost the Farah Lou trial. I worked 5 months on that dumb case.
I remember.
So, for a bit of therapy, I went to Boomy's. The sale started yesterday.
Wow, lucky.
It was absolutely crazy, Katie. Absolute mayhem. You know that blue silk top I wanted? Guess how much I got it for?
I don't know, 250, 200?
$140. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with you.
Like it's my choice. Look, I gotta go.
Call me soon, huh? I want a blow-by-blow account of every moment of your great adventure.
Get out of here. Look after yourself.
You too.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. $140 for a shirt. I suppose some people spend that. I choose not to. Okay, I guess we go back. We've got to get our ticket approved. We've got to find the music box voice thing. And then we've got to get Oscar to take us on the train to our next stop. Eventually to Hans Vorarlberg. So I'm guessing the music box thing would be in the house somewhere. Okay, I don't remember how we get out of here. Oh, right here. Pretty place. The graphics are getting a little glitchy. I'm not sure if it's the next day or not, if we can do any
No need
shopping.
to go down there.
I was just curious if a music box would be in one of these places. Let's go in here. Well, that's a place we can go in too, I think. And get our paper stamped. Okay, which one is it? Train release permit? That would be it. Oh, and we have ink, right? Yep. There we go. Apparently it's not as easy as all that. Ink bottle. Oh, okay. Approved. All right, so that's all good. And they're happy with us. I don't suppose I can bug him yet.
Oh no, I forgot the notary will be resting.
So it must still be the same day. Maybe we have to go back to the house. What was this? Oh, it was just leading down there. Okay. Let's talk to him for a minute.
We're closed. Try tomorrow.
Yeah. All right then. I'm guessing we'll have to go back to the house to get the music voice box thingy. Unless it's in Anna's office. I'm gonna try the house first. And we can't go at the front door. It's gotta be hiding in here somewhere. This side, that side. Not even sure where. Not seeing anything here. Let's try over here. Is this just to the other side of the room where we were? Yeah. And I don't see anything music box related. Is it around here? Okay, we drew on that already. That gave us the mammoth doll. We need the thing that does this. And I don't see anywhere to like press on here or anything. So it's not here. There's shoes. Okay. So it must not be here anywhere. Not inside a box, not anywhere. And we can't go in there. We had more of that maze, hedge maze.
The
to
door's
explore.
locked, but I've still got to get in there.
So maybe it's down there. Mazes are not my forte. I bet she's just going to say the same thing, but let's try.
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since my gardener automaton broke down, there.
Okay, enough of you, grouchy old lady. We've already heard all that. All right. Where can we go from here? It's all broken down. So we can't really go that way. And we can't open this gate, can we?
No point. It's locked.
Okay, let's try this way. Not sure why the music box thing would be out here, but you never know. Not in there. Can we go this way? Where is that? Oh, that way doesn't take us anywhere, so this is it. And there's just nowhere to go from here. All right. So the maze is out. Maybe if we just go talk to Oscar. We truly can't go up there, right?
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Yeah. probably been in there as much as we can. So, and we can't do anything with that statue. Let's go back. I just want to check out Anna's office really quick. That was over here. Do we have to go back and get our suitcase too? Just wondering if the innkeeper, he's not going to know anything about it. Okay. I go over here. And if we look in here, we have a clock, books. Oh, wait a minute. Aha! That is it. Music plays.
This thing's jammed.
But of course it is. That's the music cylinder.
Hi! Where are you hiding? We've got to go home. We're late. Very late. Anna! Over there. What do you mean, over there? Please, Hans. We've got to go. It's a secret. You've got to swear. Okay. I, Anna Vorarlberg, swear to my brother Hans to never ever mention this to anyone.
It's right there. You see?
But it's dark in there.
Don't worry, I took a lantern. From the factory. Girls, honestly.
You won't look so clever when Father notices you've stolen one of his lanterns. Oh, I'm all covered in mud because of you.
Look, Anna. Look.
I've seen paintings like this in a library book. They're like
You swore, Anna. It's a secret between you and me. Hey, look. There's something else up there.
Oh, come on.
It's like a toy. I have to have it. Give me some light.
But Hans, it's much too high. Do be careful, Hans. Hans, be careful.
For weeks, my brother lay in a coma, hanging between life and death. And then one morning he opened his eyes, but I knew he would never be the same again. We never did return to the cave, and to this day, I have never ever betrayed our secret.
Okay. Uh-oh. Can I take the whole thing? Just that? Okay. Well, it was worth it to come back here anyway. Let's go while we're here, see if we can take the train or if we have to go back and get our luggage. train was this way. Okay, is Oscar in the train?
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
This train is amazing. I'm going to travel like a princess.
I am happy that you like it, Kate Walker. This train has been designed to optimize passenger comfort.
Okay.
Don't think for one moment that I'm bored of you, Oscar. But I have to go.
I also have much to attend to, Kate Walker.
Yeah. We need train ticket.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Why don't you want to take my ticket?
I must abide by regulations, Kate Walker. Not all departure conditions have been fulfilled. I must confirm your departure release.
You can be a real stickler for the rules, Oscar, my old fellow.
Okay, I guess we should have done that release thing first. This one.
Here, this is your stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
Okay, now our train ticket.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
I don't understand why we can't leave. I'd hate to think it's me that's delaying the train like this.
I do not wish to appear impolite, Kate Walker, but I am afraid that not all departure conditions have been fulfilled.
If that's a joke, Oscar, it's not very funny. I really need to find Hans Vorarlberg as quickly as possible.
I have strict instructions to obey. There are 3 spaces in the luggage compartment that are designed to accommodate 2 very important objects. The train can only depart when they are in place. Please excuse me now. I must return to my departure preparations.
Oh, I wouldn't want to break any rules.
Okay, so it's not our luggage necessarily. Although I'm wondering if I have to go get that. Well, we have luggage right here.
No point weighing myself down.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just put these where they belong. I'm gonna put this right here. And let's put the mammoth toy right here. And do we need to put these somewhere? Okay, that's if we're gonna listen to this. All right. Do we have somewhere else we can keep them? Aha. And this one could go there too. All right. Now, we should be able to leave. I would think. Get our ticket.
Right, everything is in order then. The train is finally ready to leave.
I am most terribly embarrassed. Such ignorance on my part is inadmissible. I hope you still have confidence in my abilities, Kate Walker. Please return to your seat and we can leave.
Finally.
Okay, so where is my seat? Oh, we don't need to have a seat. We're just gonna go. Off we go. That is actually a pretty cool looking train. Okay.
Where are we, Oscar?
At the halls of residence of Barockstadt University.
And do we really have to stop here?
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
What are you waiting for then? Wind them up, find a way. There must be some sort of train winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Wimp.
Okay.
Oscar, we have a serious problem. How can we carry on our journey if this train doesn't want to budge? What are our options?
Every clock has its key, Kate Walker. Keep looking.
Well, I hope you're right. I'm gonna go see what I can find. Oscar, there's no way you could help me find a way to wind the train back up again?
Rust awaits my every movement if I leave this train, Kate Walker. And what would you do with a rusty engine driver?
Not a lot, I suppose. Oscar, I think that Hans Vorarlberg once stayed in this town after he left Valladolid. Maybe this wasn't a chance stopover after all.
There you go.
Nothing is left to chance in a railroad network.
You agree with me then?
We have no concrete proof to support your hypothesis. The train stopped because the clockwork mechanism is unwound. That is the only concrete evidence we have, Kate Walker.
I was just hoping for a little imagination on your part, Oscar.
No, Kate Walker. I am only an automaton, Kate Walker.
Okay. Oscar.
This train might be a wonder of technology, but the engine's limited autonomy is a liability. You got to admit that.
I am afraid I refuse to entertain this consideration, Kate Walker.
Okay, let's go
Oscar,
find.
see you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
Crocodile. Okay, this way. It's like a jungle out there. Okay, where can we go? That way or that way? Let's go this way first. That doesn't do much for us. Looks like we've got a dozen ways we can go. Try over here. The birdie. Oh wow, look at this. We can just keep on going. There's the university over there with the mammoths, I guess. Oh, look at that. And that's as far as we can go. Oh, you know what? I should always check this because I forget. See, I should have done that on the other
That thing looks like the winding
side.
machine I used in the Valladolid station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
Okay. So let's go back. Wait. Can I cross over here? No? Okay. Gotta remember that they don't always have the little bright ring. Sometimes the screen has to slide. Okay, we need to go over there to the university. I do believe. At least we're gonna start over there.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker! Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
Okay.
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
A message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now, sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Okay. So I guess we do need to go to the university. And go see what these rectors want. Just walk down the steps, Kate Walker. It can't be that treacherous. So the university was on this side. We can go down here, but let's go in here. Wow, look at those. And those, and this. Ooh.
This thing's jammed.
Looks like we need to balance this out. Okay. So we need a golden egg or something. There's someone we can talk to. No? Yes.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those
Oh my
big round
gosh.
eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Okay. I guess those are saber-tooth tigers? Is that what they're called? Saber-tooth? Something like that. All right. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Not ready to go up there just yet. Let's check things down here. Oh, the library. Okay. Gonna see if I can find the rectors first. Oh, this must be them.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to, and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The
Well, we
rules
just
do
got
clearly
here.
state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The
wall? Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
Okay.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat the June 68 exams. The impudent fool turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
Pure incitement. It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional values.
Tradition, young lady. One must always uphold tradition.
Okay.
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
But as rectors of this university and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York, or rather Valladolid more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school, if you should ever change your mind.
Can you possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
We cannot constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you by chance?
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
Excuse me.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly put out by the presence of your train in our station and by its recurrent immobility.
Indeed, the situation is very regrettable. Your huge locomotive is very cumbersome.
A train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We will be leaving.
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far-away exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois and his peculiar bird?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
A poison chalice indeed. It must be said the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it could have been terribly problematic.
Okay.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already?
Time.
My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, let's go on and see what else we need to do. She's afraid of stairs. Just take the steps one at a time. Okay, anything with these bones? No. I'm gonna look at the library later. I want to go the other way over here and see what we have. Oh, somebody to talk to.
Excuse me. Sir, please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but
This young Mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic, wouldn't you say, miss?
yes, probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
To tell you the truth, I don't know very much about mammoths, and I'm not here as a student. In fact, I'm a lawyer.
It's all right. Nobody's perfect. All the same, the study of the Pleistocene period is fascinating.
I'm sure it is, but I'm sorry to say my current mission is totally monopolizing my time. Another time, maybe.
Ah, that's what they all say. But anyway, let me present myself. I'm Cornelius Ponce, Emeritus Professor and Lecturer at the University of Barrockstadt. I'm proud to say that I'm head of the Department of Paleozoology at our university.
Kate Walker, pleased to meet you.
Help me on
It
my
wasn't
mission.
really my intention to stop off here, but I'll confess, this university is really very impressive.
Ah, indeed. There's such a tradition of learning here. And so much knowledge, a real depth of culture, intelligence, and gray matter. I myself did my studies here and never left.
Actually, I'm here because I've been summoned by the rectors of the university.
Oh, I see. You must have made a mistake on your enrollment form.
Oh, no. I haven't come here to study. I have an important matter of inheritance to attend to. I have to find the heir.
And you hope you will find him here?
I'm not altogether sure. But you see, my train broke down coming into Barrockstadt Station.
In that case, my dear, you must come to one of my lectures. Here's a question for you. Do you know what the Proboscidean order is?
The Probo-whatian?
You see. There are gaps in your knowledge that need refreshing.
Oh, was this the help?
I feel I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your moment. I absolutely must finish off my lecture for this afternoon.
It's a lecture about mammoths?
Oh, yes and no. More specifically, it is about their migration. Do excuse me, I need to concentrate.
To tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory. At last word, he was living in Syberia. So, as soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
Syberia. Ah, Syberia. But what was it you said again?
Said what?
You mentioned a name. The person you are looking for.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans. At the time, we were both students. Well, sort of. Put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures. You see, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, and never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed him.
A doll, you say?
Yes, he kept talking about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mount. It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic. His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there is only one tribe who made figurines featuring a mouth, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Syberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends. How such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his mental facilities intact.
No, that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent a story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Syberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
Arriving in Bergstadt is an amazing experience. I've never seen such a station.
You came by train?
Yes, in a kind of clockwork train with a spring mechanism that winds down regularly.
You mean you drive a train? Young ladies of today never cease to amaze me.
Oh, no, I'm not the engineer. The train's engineer is actually an automaton. I am sorry, all this probably sounds very strange.
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago who could have invented such a train. It was he who designed the bandstand in the main square. To think that he was even capable of creating such a gadget. He was astounding, a true genius. But oddly, at the same time, he was also almost a child. It was as if his mental and physical evolution had definitively halted at the age of 10. Can you believe that?
Yes. I think I can believe that. At least I'm beginning to.
Yeah.
My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor there.
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world. It seems that there are still rare species breeding there and flourishing.
Are there? Can you give me an example?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now, the Amazon cuckoo, that's right. But, I'm so foolish, I can't remember what was so special about it. Just that its behavior is very peculiar.
Okay.
The Amazon? Where's the Amazon? What is the Amazon?
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime. Specialization is the key to real knowledge. Why don't you pay a visit to our library?
Thank you very much.
All right.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Okay, can we go in this door? Yes, we can.
No point.
Nope,
It's
we
locked.
can't. Can we go farther this way? Aha.
No point.
Nope.
It's locked.
So let's go to the library. We'll learn about this bird. The Amazon cuckoo. See, the library was down here. Excuse me. All right. Left, right, straight down the middle. There's somebody.
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No.
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
Keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
And tranquility at the library. You I don't want to talk to. You I don't want to talk to. What's this? Well, I'll just help myself to it, whatever it is. Oh, Amazon Memories of an Expedition. Now, if anyone knows Benoit Sokol, who made this game, they know that he also made a game called Amazon, which was really, really cool. So I'm sure that's what this is all about. The red Amazon cuckoo. This subspecies of the common Cuculus canis is endemic in the Amazon forest and is one of the region's most brightly colored species. The male's plumage is bright vermilion, while the female's is a little more russet and natural. Habitat and food. The red cuckoo inhabits the more isolated and denser areas of the Amazon forest. It is reliant on the thick upper foliage of the rainforest to live its lonely existence. The explorer may nevertheless have an excellent view of the bird when the animal ventures to lower branches in search of forest. Savagnin grapes. The wild vines provide the bird with the majority of its food. The cuckoo is particularly partial to its juicy fruit. The red cuckoo may sometimes gorge itself on this fruit to the point of drunkenness, rendering it an easy prey for any jungle predator. Eat and be eaten, such is the implacable law of nature. Reproduction. Like other species of cuckoo, the red Amazon cuckoo delegates the task of raising its young to other birds. This parasitic behavior enables the species to reproduce prolifically and with minimum effort. The female cuckoo scouts its territory on the lookout for nests under construction. She chooses the moment when its owners are about to lay her eggs, generally in the afternoon. The host, meanwhile, will lay mainly in the morning. After laying an egg in her selected forest, the female will remove one of the host's eggs and destroy it or eat it later. The cuckoo's egg generally hatches before the eggs of its adopted brothers and sisters. The cuckoo chicken will instinctively edge the other eggs from the nest. The young cuckoo grows fast. Sometimes its foster parents will perch on the back of the hungry chick to feed it. Even if the cuckoo's egg is very different to the smaller host eggs, it nevertheless mimics the host egg in certain ways, not perfectly, but just enough to be accepted by most species. The future. The red cuckoo's love of the grape could sadly prove fatal for the species in the medium term. European settlers who have tried to cultivate the grape on the Amazonian alluvial plains have decimated the Amazon red cuckoo population. Group producers to promote their harvest from what they would call inveterate looting have declared all-out war on the bird. It is to be feared that the cuckoo will be on the losing side. The red cuckoo produces relatively well in captivity and is one of the jewels in the crown of the Bergstadt University ornithological collections. However, scientists at the university have their own reservations about the species and its propensity to become periodically invasive whenever conditions are favorable to it and the detriment of other rarer species. Heads of the Bergstadt Aviary have therefore undertaken a policy of birth control to attempt to balance out nature's imperfections in this artificial environment. The forest Savagnin grapes. Today it is very rare to find the forest Savagnin grapes in the wild. The species has been decimated by a terrible equatorial phylloxera epidemic. However, in Europe, successful cultivation of the plant is the pride of the Bergstadt University botany collection, and it has largely contributed to the survival of the species around the world. So we need to find those Sauvignon grapes and the cuckoo. Okay, let's go upstairs. And see what we can find. Nothing there. Let's come this way. We have a ladder. And an interesting book, but not one that we want to pick up, apparently. And no books down here. Okay, so this isn't a ladder that we need. We go on down here. Whoops, that's back there. Nothing. That's probably back to the front door. So is that the only ladder we can climb? Can we push it? Maybe we need like a card catalog, so we know which section of books we need. Or maybe this is the only book we needed. But then why would the ladder be there? And I'm not seeing a card catalog anywhere. Let's go back and check out that ladder again. I wonder if... But maybe this book is the only thing we needed. I am not sure about things here. We can't push on anything. Okay. So maybe that's all we were supposed to do, was learn about that grape. Okay, let's go back. What's up here? This is... Ooh, the lecture hall. No. Come back. I thought I was going to go talk to that guy, but apparently not. Okay, doesn't seem to be a whole lot here. I suppose we have to wait till later for his lecture. So we'll go check out the aviary.
No point. It's locked.
Oh, we can't go that way. All right, then. All the way back over here, since we can't talk to him. So we either need to get the bandstand going, we need to get the bird in the aviary. Oh, we need that egg, and I bet you the egg's gonna come from the bird. Huh. Oh, of course the phone rings.
Hello?
So, you got him then, this air?
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Bergstadt.
What? What in God's name are you doing there?
It's a magnificent university town. It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
So if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Marson.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
Ah, my goodness, they are not very understanding. Okay, let's go over and check out this forest. Aviary thing. What was down here? An entrance there. Oh.
Hey there! On the boat!
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle!
My husband say, hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?
Okay,
My
let's
name
go
is
through the
Kate
thing.
Walker, and I'm a lawyer. I'm in charge of this train. This situation is really very new to me.
Lawyer, good job. Earn lot of money.
A lot? A lot? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I can't really complain, I guess. But there's worse.
Lawyer always ask a lot of money.
Can we change the subject, please? I really don't want to go down this road. I just met with the university rectors, and they ordered me to remove my train out of their station. I mean, it's a total joke. How do you remove a train that can't move in the first place? You don't have any ideas, do you?
We know nothing of train. You up your own creek.
Your generosity warms my heart. I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge?
Lock closed. Barge blocked.
But if the locks were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
Por que no? More money for that work.
Da, it's possible. My husband say we help you if you give money.
Of course.
Right. And how much do you want?
Cinquante.
He want $150.
Oh my goodness.
$150? I don't have that much.
No money, no bar.
Let me offer you $75.
Nay, $125.
Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more.
Correct. You have barge for $100.
Okay.
Great. Now, don't move. I'll be back as quick as possible with the money.
Okay.
You must really get to see the countryside. Do you know New York at all?
We not understand.
I'm looking for a funny little man who is supposed to live in Syberia. Can you imagine that? Syberia. I expect you've already been there.
She vraga come to Syberia?
Syberia. No. Too cold. Barge no break ice.
You must really get to see the countryside. Do you?
Oh, we
not.
did that
I'm looking.
Syberia.
Okay, train.
I hope my train isn't too big for your barge.
Tis okay. Motorboat erste Klasse.
My husband say correct. Powerful motor.
I mean, we're not exactly very far from the winding machine, are we? It's dumb, isn't it? All this effort to go a few yards.
Put train in barge? Nay, not possible.
Have you gone down to take a look around the station yet? It's amazing. You know, it's full of exotic birds.
Me to my gear? Yeah. Yeah, with pleasure.
We no leave boat. Husband is land sick.
Land sick.
Have you ever seen Amazon Forest Sauvignon?
Yet, never go Amazon.
Do you know if I can find some here?
Yet, you must to Amazon go.
Yeah, of course. It's not very polite of you to take advantage of my predicament. We could have done favors for each other, for free, out of solidarity.
Father, I speak not full. Money, yeah, muy full.
Excuse me?
My husband say need money for leave. $100 not lot for fancy lady like you.
How would you know a fancy lady like me, really? I'll leave you to it. I won't disturb you again.
Okay. Yes, I will. Yes, I will, because you're going to have to tow my boat. But I need to give you money. So we are going to go check out the aviary. But we may have to do that in the next video because we've been at this for a while now, and we'll just have to do it in the next one. Let's head over there anyway. Well, come on, Kate. Walker. Walk. Kate Walker. Oh. Okay, so this is the aviary, and we are going to check it out in the next video. I hope you are enjoying Syberia. It's an interesting game, and it's a beautiful game. The graphics are gorgeous. So I will see you then. Bye-bye for now.